Alright, what's up YouTube? I finally got it. You know, right here, I got the EVGA GTX 670 for the win edition because I got the for the win because the superclocked had the recall, so this became the superclock price of $420. So I bought this card. A lot of people on YouTube were telling me, like, why do you still have these 470s? Why do you have a 3930K, an X79 PC, and yet you have like a 2-year-old graphics card? It's because I waited for these to be in stock, and you know, to weed through the bad ones. So like they've already had the recall, and the bad ones got through on EVGA's part. It happens. It's not their fault. I mean, it is, but they fix it, which is what's important. Anyways, so I got the For the Win edition. I only have one of them right now, and one of these cards is about the same power as two 470s, so it's pretty sweet. I know that I'm gonna start unboxing this while I talk. Show you the front of the box actually. So you can see there's 2 gigs of GDDR5 memory, PCI Express 3.0. Right in this corner, it says it supports 4-way SLI. We need a driver first before we can actually do that. There is no 4 GB version of this for the Win edition. Right on the back. Basically shows you the card, what it looks like, the I/O ports, that it supports all the things like GPU boost, and for 3+1 displays, DirectX 11. It says it comes with the Precision X software. All the stuff that we already know about. Now you're probably going to think, why did I buy this card if it's the same speed as what I already have? It's because this thing has a TDP. This card TDP of 170 watts. The 470s have a TDP of 225. Now when I use 2 of those together in SLI and they're at 100% load, they're probably drawing about 200 watts each, maybe 210. That's about 420 watts of power to power my 2 470s. When this guy is on full load, he's drawing like 180 watts. 420 versus 180. That's a serious plus. Second, this would be a lot less heat in the case. 2 hot 470s versus a moderately colder 670 for the same power, horsepower, is a good plus. And third, obviously, it's one card. It's not 2. So I get to free up PCI Express lane and expansion slots and all the fun stuff. It's just one card, so I can get a second one later. Alright, those are all my reasons for spending my money on this. Oh, and when I finally have someone buy my second 470, the amount of money I get from selling them completely pays off this card. So it's kind of like just trading it in. Box over here. Now, we all know you get this poster, the EVGA poster. If you haven't seen this already, go look at another video. I'm not going to unfold that thing. You get this typical attention, let the card cool for 2 minutes, it's hot, and you should put the appropriate power connectors in, and all that stuff. It's not important. Alright, this card is PCI Express 3.0 ready. Well, that's good. My computer has that. What is this? A quick start guide. It's a graphics card. User's manual for the graphics card. It's a graphics card. Yet again, it's really easy to install. You got the case badges. Enthusiast built. One has black and one has white in the background. Looks like the black and white swap for each one. Whichever one you have. Maybe if you have a black case, you use this one. If you have a white case, you'd use this one. I'm probably not going to use this. It's a pretty big sticker. But they give it to you if you want it. And completely useless, you get of course you get the 2 Molex, a 6-pin. I mean, giving those to you is okay. And how many people have said this? Why do they continue to make these? I mean, the DVI to VGA it's not a converter. It's just getting the dual link, or the DVI D to the analog signal that comes out of it as well. But what's the point of this? These things come with the 690 for. I just don't understand that. They should give those in like the low end cards, you know, where people might have a bunch of VGA projectors and screens. Enough ranting about that. Just throw it away. I have like 10 of those already. Alright, you get the driver's disc. Don't use the one on this one, especially for this one, because there's some really good, actually, speed improvements on the current drivers. It's a 301.42 driver. And, of course, you know, you do get the case badge. We've all probably seen that. EVGA case badge. All that crap aside, here is the card. First thing I notice is how much plastic is on this thing. Jeez. You know, they ship the cards in this plastic thing, and I guess it's safe, but once you get to like the 670 range, I would expect it to be at least in the foam. And it's probably cheaper to make that. Alright. I don't want to touch the back. Damn it. Alright, so what you can see here is this is for the Win edition. Things I want to point out. I'm not going to take the plastic off yet. Don't want to get it covered in fingerprints, but you can see through it. This is EVGA GTX 670. It does not use a 670 PCB. I want to point this out right now. It uses a 680 PCB because you got the stacked power connectors right there. A lot of people don't like those, but I'm not gonna wait around for a different solution. So it's got a 680 PCB. Right off the bat, it supports 680 water blocks and backplates, but I don't know why you'd get a 680 backplate for this. But yeah, it supports the water blocks, which is convenient because the 670 PCB comes up to like here. It's like this big. So you don't have to wait for custom blocks to come out for that. Let's see. We all know it uses the same fan blower design. It's got a vapor chamber in there. PCI Express 3.0. And EVGA was kind of nice with this one. This is the first card I've ever got that had this. They covered up the ports. The top one's a DVI dual link. Right? Yes. And the bottom is a DVI interlaced, which means it can do the VGA converter because it has the pins for the analog signal. This one's a regular DVI dual link. You can see it doesn't have like that little plus pattern on the bottom. This is just regular DVI. The plus, like this square right here, is for like the analog one. Alright, and of course right here, HDMI, and this is the display port right here. You've got the bigger brackets for airflow to come out. It's not a lot of space. So yep, that's really it. This is the card. I'm going to, I've already done massive amounts of benchmarks comparing for the 470 SLI. I ran about 12 to 15 different benchmarks. So now I'm going to put this in the system, and that's really it. Put it in and see how it does. In comparison, I'm expecting the frames to be, you know, 5% slower than a 470 SLI, up to 5% faster. Depending on the game, application, it always differs. What is that? I just noticed something on the card. Something else that's put on right there. if my camera will focus. Yeah, see that thing right there, right here. I don't know what that is. It's like it's something. I don't know what. But it's another PCB that's put on that has a little processor on it. Oh well. So, that's the card. Any questions anybody ever has about it, please ask. I'm here to answer. And that's it. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for my videos on how this compares to the 470 SLI. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.